Hello everybody, welcome back again today for number 50. Please keep watching and sharing. In a world where every breath we take could be our last, please help me shout out to the whole world why we are all so important, why our loved ones are so loved, before it's too late to tell them. Share and keep sharing this message, please. Alright, so this one isn't quite as touchy, but it was still a very important one. So, for the 2 years that I was on probation and with the girl from the previous video, I still struggled really hard with trying to correct my life. And at one point, I was working as both a crappy hotel housekeeper and a crappy diner dishwasher on graveyards. So, through bar rushes. And I did both those jobs at the same time. Two of the worst, most disgusting, just grossest fucking jobs anyone could ever do. So gross. And I have seen some really disgusting and nasty things that people fucking do, and it's horrifying. I saw worse things and was treated worse by customers in those 2 jobs than I ever did while being a stripper. And I made a fuck ton less money between both jobs. And I hated it. Every fucking day. But it was money and employment. So I kept going. Pushing myself to just get my shit straightened out, like I kept telling everyone I would if I had been given the chance. Well, it wasn't the chance I had hoped for or wanted, but I was being given it. So I did. I took that chance and I fucking ran with it, and I worked both those jobs. And I often got compliments on how well I worked. The bosses ended up telling me how much they liked having me on both teams, which was amazing because I was literally exhausted all the time and hated doing the work, so I figured my performances probably weren't great, but they were. And the more compliments I got, the more strength I had to keep pushing and show up for the next shift. Even if I cried before clocking on. Or at the things I would find and have to clean up mid-shift. And that's where this woman comes in. She was one of the servers at the diner. And I would usually see her for the first half of my shifts while I was there. And she was just always so friendly with me, and often would laugh and joke and compliment my music taste that I had running back in the dish pit, and would make sure I stayed well stocked in coffee to keep me going through the shift, since she knew that I was working my ass off. She knew all about my legal troubles, never once judged me for it. It was like she didn't even see it when she looked at me. She kept me going on a lot of different nights, just because she was there and noticed me and encouraged me. And that is priceless. So, surprise, Brandy, this one is the one for you. Because you didn't even know me, anything about me or who I am, and you didn't care. You always, just every day, you saw me and you supported me. You told me I was awesome, a rock star at my job. You never had to do that. But simply because you did, every day, you saved a life. By being here and alive with all of us, and being exactly who you are, and being exactly where you've been, you saved my life. So even though this video isn't very long, and it doesn't have a specific moment, you need to know that you are important. That your presence in this world matters. That it will always matter. Episode 50, Brandy.